Welcome back, Vault Hunters. This is Papa.Meerkat, and we are back in Borderlands 2.
Hope you've had your shots.
More like the DLC,
I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
Captain Scarlett and Pirate Booty. That particular one. Alright, we're back in the Washburn refinery. Last episode, we found the last last key piece or compass. But we broke it with a by shooting the lock on there. It was rusted shut. Nothing. Alright, let's go. Hey, dude. And he just sits there. Yeah, he stay. Ah, I was hoping he'd be still standing. It was close though. Alright, well. Gotta open every box. The mission is open everything. Hey dude, what's up? No, not these dudes. Come on. There you go. Wait till he tries to swing at you and then take him down. Always aim for the arm instead of the eye because it's easier. Nope, I got an exploder. Exploder! Oh, miss. I was trying to do a 360 no scope. I hear another. Nope, that's some kind of machine, not a robot. I thought it was one of those spinny arm ones again. No, no, no. You survived? Really? Wow, I got a hit. Not really a headshot. I shot him in that little red dot on his chest. That was with no scope. I might be becoming a good gamer now. That was a fluke. If you guys follow my channel, you know that that was a complete lucky shot. I'm not that good. Apparently, Borderlands 3, which has sounded pretty awesome, is that it's going to be a lot bigger than this game, as in loot, places to explore, all kinds of stuff. It looks pretty sweet. I'm a big fan of the Borderlands series, and I wouldn't be playing it on my channel if I wasn't. Even though I'm not that good at them. I've only taken out one invincible boss. One. Alright, this guy up here wants a quest done. There's a robot up here. A friendly one. His name is, what is it again? I don't know. Sensorbot. There you go. Yeah, he the Sensorbot. That's funny. Somebody's down there. More like something, right? It's a robot. But we're here to pick up the polycriton that Herbert needs to repair the compass piece. But we're going to do this quest as well. I think he has several quests, actually.
Do not curse or expose yourself.
I know it when I see it. This malfunctioning Hyperion bot seems to be obsessed with censorship.
Stop. I am the censorbot. All lewd behavior must be stopped. A deviant known as P3RV3 is in possession of sexually explicit materials. Please murder him because morality.
Morality. Yeah. Perv bot. That bot's name is literally Perv. Hey, BA. Arm gone, arm gone. always aim for the joints. I think the leg joints are weak spots as well. They're just harder to hit, so I always aim at the arms. And if you guys stumble, if anybody new or anybody else, you know, if you guys stumble upon my videos, make sure to subscribe and stuff. If you like my content, I upload daily. I know I have to throw in the obligatory, you know, self-promotion at these early stages. You pretty much have to, I guess. I don't know. Really? One little box? But yeah, it's like self-promotion. It's not always what everybody does. And I kind of feel bad doing it myself, but I gotta do something, you know? Especially early on. I'll probably stop doing all that kind of stuff if I get more subscribers. Be crazy hitting 1 million subscribers. Be awesome though. Be crazy at the same time. At this stage, it's kind of unthinkable. You know, you're like a small YouTuber trying to, you know, hit your stride. No, I missed. Always shoot their feet. If you outdistance those spinny arm ones, always shoot the feet, because that's the only part that's exposed at all times. I got stuck on something. Their heads are kind of easy. The EXP loaders, their heads are kind of easy to hit, because when they go into exploding mode, their head pops up, which makes them a little bit easier to hit. And if not, you hit them in the arm. I'll play this like those cover shooters.
Critical.
Those the Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
How'd that feel, huh?
I'll play it like that without third person. Not a big fan of third person shooters though. But the game is actually not that bad so far. But if you like Destiny or games that similar to Destiny, that's what The Division's like. But more in the real world sense, if you get my drift on that one. Because you got like Washington DC, stuff as such. I know I'm just spouting random stuff, but hey, that's just me. Alright, let's move on through here. I gotta remember to keep picking up the polycriton as I go. Man, really? White guns? Come on now. You can do a little bit better than that game. Slightly better, maybe? You know, orange. Another piece of polycriton. Polycriton. Useful for building compass pieces. Lucky that.
You know, I bet Scarlett's getting lonely. Yep, I'm pretty sure she regrets kicking me out to the rust yard. Nope.
Team, shield recharge rate, and recharge delay. Preparation skill, battlefront skill, and resourceful skill. And there's a hole here. I think I'm getting really close to perv bot. These dudes are the ARR loaders. They got a little bit more health than the gun loaders and the XP loaders. Hey, dude. Yeah, these guns, what is this, not Hyperion, but the, for some reason I can't think of it. Really? I miss every shot, great. Uh-oh. But man, I can't think of certain names when I need to think of them, even though I know them. Does anybody else have that problem? Where was like, okay, a perfect example of that is that if my dad back then, you know, he used to ask me like, what's that character's name in that movie, or who's or what's that name of that band when it comes to music. Even though I've heard it all my life and I know the band, but as soon as I'm asked what the name is or whatnot, it just disappears out of my head. It's completely gone. And I can't think of it for to save my life, you know what I mean? That happens so much to me and I don't know why. It's really annoying. Power loaders, that's what those spinny arm guys are called. Power loaders. Even though I've been playing this game for years, I should have known that, but as soon as I need to think of the word, it's gone. But it happens to me a lot. And if you watch it, if you are a regular, you know, one of my regular subscribers that watches my content regularly, how many times can I say regular in a sentence? You know that I have that problem that my memory is so messed up that as soon as I'm asked or need to remember a name or a specific word, it's gone. So if you got that same problem, guys, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know if anybody else has this problem besides just me. And how annoying it is. Wow, I shoot 2 rounds, miss that slag barrel. Of course I did. You're probably asking yourselves, okay, if he has these extreme, you know, really annoying memory problems, then why is he doing YouTube? Because that doesn't work on YouTube, right? I don't know, because you doing this is something I've always wanted to do for many years now, just never had the means to do so. And, you know, right now I'm a stay-at-home dad. I take care of my kids and I babysit, so you know, I don't know, it's just something I always wanted to do. Even though my memory just doesn't work with me most of the time. He just falls over. I'm gonna see if I can get me a good shot of the perv bot, so I can use him in my thumbnails, or a thumbnail.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think
And Hurley.
Doctor said.
Just think Dr. Zed.
Almost got enough polycritin. Once I give you the last piece of the compass, you'll need to combine all 4 pieces and take them to the Magnus Lighthouse. That is where you will find the burial place of the lost treasure of the sands.
Layer of the Lecher bot.
There is a sexual deviant. Just a sexual.
Target acquired.
I enjoy looking at airbrush images of reproductive organs.
Airbrush. There's Pervbot. Let's see if we get a good shot of him. That should be plenty. Now let's take him out.
Acceptable. Now collect the deviant's explicit contraband. It must be studied further.
Cartel Scout, huh? Burst firewall zoom. Yeah. Yuck. I do not care for burst fire. Why? Is because it's inaccurate. The first shot will be okay, but any extra shots afterwards are usually not. And it's just a huge waste of ammo. I'm not sure if those, I think they do count. Like, the burst fire weapons, I think each shot counts as 1 ammo. So, that's a lot of, you know, pervy magazines there.
Great blow to the perversion corrupting Pandora. Return to me for more work.
Return to me for more work. Should I? Yeah, let's go back. I think he, in the second quest he has, or the one where it takes you to the big dish that you gotta stop a broadcast or something, and that one gives you a pretty good sniper rifle. For me it wouldn't be that good because it's only going to be level 30. But if you come here at the appropriate level, then it might actually be pretty good to use. I have to go all the way back to the beginning of this level just to go talk to old sensor bot. But it's another quest I want to complete. I know finishing this whole area will lead you back to the beginning, but I'm actually closer to the beginning now than I will be if I'm past Hurley. Or actually no, before Hurley. Past Hurley you'll be basically back full circle. There's a chest at the past Hurley that allows you to, or is a hidden chest. Well, it's not really hidden, you just have to jump a gap. That can be easily missed. Even bots need love. Oh.
This film is disgusting. I will determine the exact mathematical level of its disgustingness after further study.
After further study, There's that sniper rifle.
Why not take a picture? It will last longer.
Yar har har. Who's ready for a quest about software piracy?
Echo software piracy eats away at the moral fabric of society. Several sand pirates have bootlegged copies of the latest Echo simulation programs. Murder them and retrieve the ill-gotten goods.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time in this episode to do that. We might. Because we still got that quest for Scooter to go collect... Actually, I switched the quest. But to go collect the parts that he needed for more vehicles and whatnot. Yeah, let's go back to the mission. Main mission. We got 3 or 4, it's not very many. But the last one's past Hurley, which we're very close to. And if you have never played this game, you're probably why does he keep saying Hurley? Well, you'll see when I get there. And if you haven't played this game, why not, guys? These games are awesome. These are the type of games that you can keep playing for years to come, you know? It's not like those pick up and play games where you play them, then you get to the end, and there's nothing else to do, nothing else to discover. Just pretty much what I call throwaway games. But some of them have really good storylines, though, so they could be worth it in that front. Or gameplay mechanics that are interesting and new. I think I hit the mic there for a moment. If you heard anything, I'm sorry. Felt like I hit the mic. Hey, dude. Eyeball of Doom. Like, man, that's a heck of a sway. I don't think there's any shit. No, there's one of these though. Come on, break it, dude. $595, $94. If only had like just, what if you could just walk around the world, you know, and you just see a box on the ground. You open the box and all of a sudden $600 pops out of it. Or like, you know, thousands of dollars just in a box. Just a random box, or just anything really. That would be, I'm back here again, dang it. I don't want to go back to the perv layer. I want to move forward. We already took out perv, we don't need to take them out anymore. I hope I do alright in that one DLC. I've never beaten it before. The Digistruct Peak mission. That's hard to say. But this is where Hurley is. Yeah, he's lame. All the regular robots are more difficult. Really? I'm not hitting his arc. There it is. Here's Hurley.
Executing execution.exe.
Oh, Hurley. Loom. He's got a shield, but it's not really powerful shield. And he hurls barrels at you like the bandit runner does. If you have the bandit runner, the truck that shoots the barrel. Alright, man. That. He basically is pretty much a bandit technical without the wheels. Oh, blowing your arms off. Oh. Ow. There's a lot of barrels. Everywhere I go, there's a barrel. Oh, he's already dead. Wow. That was really lame. He died. I shot him twice. This is what I mean. He's really lame. Even though I am overpowered, he is not that hard, even if you're not. So if you're lower level, it's going to take a little bit more. He has a bit of health, but other than that, he is really easy. Cooldown rate, 23%. Increases action skill cooldown rate. But yeah, 2 shots for me, both in his weak spots, which is both of his arms. And I turned around. That's all I did, and he died. I don't think he has any special drops either, so. He can drop legendaries later on, but they're not like, it's very small chance, and it's pretty much the same chance as any enemy dropping a legendary. What they call, I don't think they're considered world drops. World drops would be finding a legendary in a box or a cabinet. I don't know what it's called. Would that be considered a world drop if an enemy drops a legendary that's not supposed to drop one? Not really sure. Fight Fairy Lifetime, I find a lot of those. Max health 34 is not as better than mine, which I do believe I still have a health mod. No, I got the ammo. Okay. I like having the ammo mod. Hey, dude. Oh man, sorry about that. Some of these guns' triggers are just a little too sensitive. I just wanted to look at you, that's all. Nope, 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 nope. Last piece?
Great, that's enough. Come back and I'll forge the replacement compass piece for you.
But like what I was saying about world drops, if you open something like this, there'll be a legendary gun or a shield or something in there. That's considered a world drop. I'm not sure if enemy drops a legendary, if that's considered a world drop. Wow, no scoped him. Now there's a chest over there. You gotta sprint and jump, and this will open.
Wasn't so hard.
Yeah, the door doesn't open until you get on this side, so you could miss this chest if you don't jump across. So after Hurley, there's a chest. And there's a drop-off point right here. It takes you back here, and you just head back. Which this is heading forward, not back. Derp. I'm such a derp. I'm an old man, okay? I'm a senile, or whatever you call it. I'm senile. I'm not a senile. That doesn't even make any sense. But everything I say is not. It doesn't make any sense. So, all right. Should I, instead of heading back to Herbert, should I do? Where is it? There it is. Don't copy that floppy. So let's do that quest real quick and see if I got any time to head back to Herbert, which I probably won't. Because that's why I didn't do the mission for Scooters, because I got to head back there anyways to go back to turn in the quest for Herbert. Therefore, I can go ahead and do Scooters quest while I'm at it. See, I'm thinking things ahead, kind of. Now I got to head out this way for
When you think murder, think Marcus
that floppy
Munitions.
disk thing. That's not mine, is it? Actually, it is. Yeah, never mind. Our pirate's life for me. Yeah, the Jolly Roger. Might hold on to that for now and see if it has any use in the future. Because slag, as you know, can be pretty good. Almost required in the third playthrough. I'll hold on to all the curse weapons.
Stop anywhere else, I'll have you killed. Come back anytime.
But in the third playthrough, that's right there's a conference call. That shotgun, Sean. It's a really good shotgun, even though they nerfed it.
The Leviathan knows we're close to finding the treasure. I can't wait to kill him and avenge my Roscoe. God, Roscoe was so cute. Had this big old face you just wanted to squeeze and... What are you jackasses looking at? Get back to work! Swallow something, goddammit!
I wouldn't want to... No. I wouldn't want to squeeze a, that face. You'll see what I mean when I get to that point. I even brought this out and I barely used it. Oh well. Let's go ahead and go back to the Lauda. We've been using the volcano a lot. Let's switch it up a bit. Alright, now you gotta head up here. And this is where the dish is, and the floppies. You got some pirates, and I think worms are here. So you got worms down here, and as you go further in, it's all pirates. Come on, wormies. I need some spice melange. I think I've made that reference before. Aha, you missed. Didn't expect me to jump, did you? Well, what I mean by spice melange is that if you ever seen the movie from the 80s named Dune, D-U-N-E, there's a Arrakis, the world Arrakis has these giant worms that produce, or basically when they die, they make a substance that people use as a kind of a drug, and if you use lots of the drug, then you become, I can't remember what they're called, a navigator, and they can like warp space-time, basically fold space so they can instantly transmit or go to point A to point B in space, no matter the distance. Kind of convoluted, not the context, I guess. It's a weird movie, but pretty good actually. I'm not a big fan of nowadays movies. There's some of them that's okay, but I was born in the 80s, so early 80s. That means, you know, I grew up with all the 80s stuff, music, movies, literature and stuff, and before that. So yeah, nowadays stuff is just so, it's just like the entire thing is just so much CGI. I'm not a big fan of CGI. or computer generated graphics or whatever. I'd rather have practical effects in my movies, even though it's more expensive and more work for the people making them, but still.
The Sandman freeze!
Come on, pirate. Are you confused?
Pools of filth!
He was confused, and then I sorted him out. No scope. It wasn't a headshot, but it's still no scope.
Who do you think you're messing with?
Why are you rolling so much? Blah, 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 blah. I think there's a chest up there. There's actually 3 chests here. I think there's one there, one over there, and then another one at the exit of this area. Yeah, you gotta be careful of these pirates. They go invisible. They're hard to spot, and then they'll just appear next to you. Yep, there's one of the discs, 2 of the discs. 3. Come on, headshot. Well, that wasn't a headshot, but it still hit him. Starting to wonder if that disc was even going to come down. Does that guy have a special name? No, it's Powderman. Aw. Good thing I got enough on the ground, right? Alright, this is how you get to the chest up here.
Pandora's moral fabric is intact. Return to me at once.
No. Oh. I was about to over jump. Really? My luck in these games is so bad. I keep hearing about legendaries that, like, I watch top 10 guns and Borderlands 2 lists on YouTube and whatnot, and there's guns I've never even heard of, and I've been playing I pre-ordered this game. That means I've owned it since the very beginning. And there's guns I've never even seen before or even heard of. I'm like, really? Where this? It's like, why have I not found this gun? And I play this game pretty regularly. So that doesn't even make sense. That tells you how lucky I am. You mean unlucky. I think I stated this before in one of my previous episodes, that if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. And that is pretty much the truth. It's like, seems like me and my wife have like the worst luck ever. Every time you get one little morsel of good news, 5 bad news hits behind it, you know? And I wonder, is there anybody else out there that's like that? So yeah, same as the other thing I said earlier. In the comments below, let me know. Actually, there's 4 chests here. You got one on the dish over there, and then you got one over there, and then you got one here, and then there's one over there.
Wasn't so challenging.
Yeah, 3,000, I'll take it. It's over 2,500. That's the limit I set myself. 25 guns or anything you can pick up. It's gotta be worth 2,500 or more to be worth picking up. Not unless it's a legendary. That's the exception. That boat is shooting at me from up here. Where are you? There he is. I hit him. I hit him. Ew. Less than $1,000. Man, the second, third playthrough is very tempting right now. Finding junky weapons ain't worth nothing. Did I hit him? No. Almost though. If you have physics running, by the way, if you have like physics up to medium or high, stuff like this awning here, you just go through. You can't stand on it. In the console version, there's no such thing as physics. Oh, and I heard rumor that they are trying to bring out Borderlands on the Switch. Just think of that, Borderlands 1, 2, and pre-sequel on the Switch as like a collection. Just the amount of content these games have in them is a lot. And having a portable version of that would be sweet. But I hope they don't go the same route as they did on the PlayStation Vita, is because I own that version of the game, Borderlands 2 on the Vita. You get some serious frame drops, and I can't get the game to run very well. It'll run for a while, I'll play it, and then it locks up. And it doesn't just lock up where you can just like hit the home button and reset the game itself. Just go back out to the console's like menu or whatever, or OS. No, it seriously locks up my entire system, and I have to like hard reset the entire console by holding down the power button or ejecting the battery, which a game shouldn't be doing that. I bought it because I was like, Borderlands 2 on a handheld, I could take it with me. That was so extremely like awesome sounding, you know, but nope. It's impressive that Gearbox was able to put that, or whatever company, publisher that worked on that port. It's impressive that they put a huge game like Borderlands 2 on a console like that, but it just does not run, and it locks up like really bad for me. So it's almost pretty to the point of unplayable. So I don't know which company will be, if there is a Switch port, which I missed a chest. But if there is a Switch port, it's over 25. But if there's a Switch port of that game, I'm wondering who's going to be producing it. And if they do, if it's the same people that did the Vita, are they going to use the same system, or they're going to change it and fix the problem? Or is the Switch version, even though the Switch is more powerful than the Vita, I think, will the game run a lot better? Which it should. Alright, let's go back to Censor Bot here. You have successfully ended software piracy forever.
If only all DRM could shoot the user in the face. A robot can dream.
Yep, this is the gun right here, the Pimpernel. I've heard of this gun. Deals bonus elemental damage and high elemental effect chance.
It will last longer.
Now the Pimpernel could be really good too. Where are you, Pimpro? There you are. Now this gun right here, it can be really good. I might use this for my thumbnail. And I can't remember what its special is. We're going to equip it. We're going to find out. It's changed the light, even though look at the damage, it's so much smaller than my Bayuda, of course. It's a Pimpernel. Hey, BA. How are you? Oh, you see what it does? Oh. With the B, this might be pretty powerful. Every time you shoot an enemy with it, it shoots out all these projectiles around it. Kind of similar to the MIRV grenade. So it doesn't show it, does it? Yeah, there it is. So it's kind of similar to the MIRV grenade, where it shoots out like child shots, but instead of like bullets, like a bouncing Betty, it's more of a MIRV, and it shoots out these other projectiles that have a arc to them, a very short arc. Doesn't seem to happen every shot though. That is actually kind of neat. Just think of how good this weapon might be, because it looks like it would be a crowd disperser kind of weapon, where if you use this weapon, there's a bunch of enemies in front of you, it would hit all the enemies around you, or have a chance to hit all the enemies around you. It doesn't seem to want to do it all the time. Alright, weird. That's cool. But yeah, I heard this weapon's pretty good. I'm wondering if those side shots it shoots off is affected by the B shield. And I can't test it without any enemies. Weird. But yep, that's the Pimpernel. And I have heard of this gun. It is actually really good, so I do recommend using it. I've heard, I just don't know what applications it would have. I think it's a good, like I said earlier, crowd disperser. These all resealed again. Neat. But what I mean by crowd disperser is that it's good at with crowds. Crowd of enemies in front of you, you shoot it and it'll hurt all of them instead of just the one that you're shooting at. Alright guys, well, now I'm going to call that the end of the video. We helped out the sensor bot and we got all the polycriton. In the next episode we'll be probably good catching up on some more side quests like the scooter one and other ones that might have popped up back at Oasis or Wormwater. And yeah, we're getting close to the end of this DLC. It's not a very long DLC, so I'm gonna try to finish it 100%, not like the main game. Alright guys, well, if you'd like to join the Meerkat Nation, hit that subscribe button and join today. I'd love to see 100 subscribers, so if you're new to my channel and you make it all the way to the end of my video, please consider subscribing if you enjoy my content and my commentary. And if you like my commentary, by the way, if you find it helpful, funny, or entertaining, hit that like button to show your support. And if don't just consider hitting that like button only for the commentary. If you like my content and the gameplay itself, just hit that like button as well. So help me out in every way possible. And next to that subscribe button, you'll see a bell icon. You hit that bell icon, then you become part of the Meerkat Nation notification squad. When that happens, you get notifications for everything I upload, so you do not miss any of these awesome adventures. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and the Meerkat Nation, you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.